YouTube and Rumble family, what's happening? Let's watch this for a little bit. So, this is the president of France, Emmanuel Macron. He's been caught up in some craziness lately. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna play a little bit of this clip and then another clip after that, then finally another clip after that, and then I'll have my thoughts in between and finally thereafter. Let's continue.
I hope they will. And let's be clear, I mean, I was one of the first leaders to call Prime Minister and President of Israel after the terrorist attack.
Notice that this is 4 months ago, so like early November. Check it out.
7th of October. We clearly condemn this terrorist attack and this terrorist group and recognize the right of Israel to protect itself and react. But day one, we say that this reaction and the fight against terrorism, because it is led by a democracy, should be compliant with international rules, rule of war, and humanitarian international law. And day after day, what we saw is a permanent bombing of civilians in Gaza. And I think it's very important to say the whole story. But I think this is the only solution we have. This ceasefire. Because it's impossible to explain. We want to fight against terrorism by killing innocent people.
Wow, that's deep. It's the truth. And if you have any common sense, you would agree with that. Now, notice how he said the whole story. So the whole story is like 1948 to now, right? It's not October 7th now, but let's continue. We're going to go to the next video. This one was 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago. Check it out.
France's President Emmanuel Macron has opened the door to recognising a Palestinian state without the support from Israel. The French president says recognition is no longer a taboo.
So without Israel's support, without getting Israel involved. So let's continue.
As international concern grows over Israel's handling of the war in Gaza, France, along with most of the EU, has long supported a two-state solution, but always as negotiated peace with Israel.
Okay. So this last one, let's check it out. All right, so I'm not even going to burn up too much time on this video, but Taboo Conspiracy puts out a great video today, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to drop that in the description box. Make sure you sub to him as well. And it features Candace Owen just tearing this whole story apart. Actually, just doing her due diligence and doing her part as a journalist, right? So do your thing, check that video out, and I mean, it's crazy. And this is why these leaders are puppets on a string, or in this case, puppets on a rope. But basically, when certain countries with power and some kind of influence, especially money, when they have you by the balls, when they have information on you that's untowards, this is the influence that they have on you doing everything that they want you to do, right? If you turn around and you say no and they're not going to kill you, right? They'll do small things like this. They'll blackmail you. They'll put your laundry business, they'll put your business out there in the street for everyone to consume. Okay? So now if you already don't know the crazy history between Manuel and his wife Brigitte Macron, I mean, it's already a crazy story, right? If you don't know, she used to be his high school teacher. She was 48. He was 16. She liked him. She liked how he wrote. She liked his swag. And then ultimately they got together. She left her husband. She left her 3 kids at the time, or that's the story. And now, they're married. And she's 70 years old. He's 46, 45, something like that. Either way, I mean, they couldn't find pictures of her from when she was 30. or they couldn't find pictures of her for the first 30 years of her life. Something crazy like that. And man, listen, it's so wild, it's so crazy that now we're starting to piece together as to why a lot of these leaders do what they do in spite of what their population thinks. Either way, YouTube family, let me know what you think. Make sure you sub, make sure you like, and you share this content. Also, make sure you're there tonight for True Earth Tuesday. I'm going to be there 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to have good internet. Other than that, YouTube family, I wish you guys nothing but the best. Health, wealth, love, joy, prosperity, most of all wisdom. Check out the description box. It's got nothing but goodies in there for you. And with that, I love you. I'm out. Peace.